Hey everybody, this is Alex Merced from alexmercedcoder.com, and here we are doing some more CSS. Now we're going to be doing some cards. So let's actually just sketch out some cards real quick. Let's see here. So the way I usually like to do this, so I like to have a div that's a card container. So that will get an ID equals container or cards. Okay. And then what we'll do is inside that one we'll have divs with a class of cards because there'll be multiple of them. So class equals card. And we will have a multiple of them. Okay, save. So first let's do the card. In the CSS. So now if I refresh this, you don't really see anything because basically there's no content in those divs. So we're just going to give some, so for card, which is a class, so that'd be card. I usually do like a width of, let's say, 30% for each card. Okay, width of 30%. We'll give it a height of 400 pixels. And we'll give a background color of dark blue, just so we can see them. So save. So let's see what it looks like so far. So see, I got these 3 cards. Okay. So first thing I want to do is all these 3 cards are in a container, and again I might make them different sized, however I want. Okay, so maybe I should make them. Well, first let's do the next part. So I want to style the container that they're in, which is cards. I want that to be in a flex box, so that way those cards are side by side. Display flex. I want space. I want them to kind of be evenly spaced. So I'm going to do justify content, and we'll start off with space around and go from there. I want the width of the div that they're a container in to be 80% of the screen, so it matches everything else. But then that needs to be margin, so it's centered. Margin 10 pix auto. And let's see how this is looking like so far. Okay, so see, now we have 3 cards next to each other. Okay. And if I want to add more cards, I can just keep adding them. The problem is there's only so much space going left to right. So what I'm going to want to do is add a Flexwrap property and just call it wrap. So this way I can continuously add more cards. So if I were to add, like, let's add 3 more. Save. See, now I have this. But see, this is not enough space there, so I'm going to create some margin top to bottom of the cards. So let's do this. The card margin. I want to add 30 pix top and bottom. I'm not going to edit the left-right margin. That's already kind of taken care of by the justify content. Now let's do that. See, now there's a little bit more healthy space between the cards. And then you just put in whatever content and style it that's inside the card. And that's it. Okay, they're just basically a bunch of divs, and I can just keep adding more and more of these cards, and then I don't have to restyle them, which is very nice. So yeah, so you're starting to see, like, this is, let me close this so you can kind of see. Well, I should turn off the outline. And it's not the most responsive site in the world currently. Okay, so this is just like normal size. It's kind of like what people are seeing in the web. But if I were to go to a phone, again, I didn't put any responsive styling yet, so see, it looks a little ugly on a phone. So basically what I would probably do is I would give a fixed width to let me think about that. Yeah, usually a fixed width would work out better. So what I usually have to do is like 300 pixels, because generally on the smallest phone, the width is like right here. You can see it's 320. So that way on the smallest phone, one Flexbox card should fit. So I'm going to change this to 300 pixels, and that should look a little bit better. Okay, so if I refresh, see now they just become rows of one card at a time because it wraps. So it's a little bit more responsive. The nav is where I'd have to do a little bit of work on, and the hero image again is always a problem. But just kind of see how I handle that. And again, if I go back to a normal size screen, that's still an iPad. Go back to here. You still get your deal. Okay. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Ciao.